Welcome, spiritual hustlers, to 53 Days of Mindfulness with xoandhustle, presented by Self-Hired. I am so excited to have you here. We're about to spend the next 53 days together, sharing and dropping knowledge on how to bring spirituality to your grind so you can balance your growth with your hustle. This series is based off the Mindfulness Deck, an actionable 55 card deck designed to take you on a journey of self-understanding, healing, and habit building. The Mindfulness Deck is now available for pre-order at xoandhustle.com. And remember, I love hearing your breakthroughs, so make sure you join the conversation online at xoandhustle on Instagram. All right, let's get into it. Today's episode is brought to you by Delush CBD. Delush is a holistic lifestyle company that infuses hemp CBD into your favorite wellness and skincare products. Since we're all about love and good vibes, Delush CBD products are thoughtfully curated with non-toxic ingredients and are cruelty-free. Every product is handmade with all that love and good. You can use the discount code xoandhustle for 15% off your next order at delush.ca. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another day of 53 Days of Mindfulness. Okay, today is a fun one. It's like that annoying thing that you always get told and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna tell you again, and you're gonna say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it, okay? So today's card is all about balancing your desires. Okay, guys. This one is hella motherfucking important. So on this card, you're going to see that half of the card is black. It is the black endless universe. And half of this card is beige. It's this universe of practicality, of this universe of like, it's like a tangible universe, you know? It's like, oh, it's here, it's now. The woman is in the middle of the card and she is cut in half. Like not her body, but like just visually, she's cut in half, and half of her is wearing this beautiful, elegant dress. She's got these fly-ass earrings on, her makeup's done, she's got blush, she's all looking fresh. She's like running, like not running, but she's like in this like fast-paced motion, walking down the street, and she's like, okay, like, yo, I got a dinner date, like I got shit to do, okay? And the other side of her is this girl who is in the middle of her run, and she's wearing these like cute pink runners, and she's got these really nice like tight slouchy sweats on, and she's got a cute little crop on, and she's just making it happen. And it's interesting because we ended up putting the sweatpants side of her in the endless universe, like the limitless possibility of it, and we had put her in her dress on the side where she's got that practical universe, that like tangible universe, that daily magic. And the whole point of that was the fact that like when you are in two different spaces, you're able to access very different parts of yourself and your universe and like what you're looking for, right? So the whole reason that this one is really interesting is because a while ago I was on Instagram and I had come across Mari Andrews. And Mari Andrews is this illustrator. I believe that she is in New York, not necessarily, I don't know where she comes from. But anyway, she had made this post and it was so impactful. I'm pretty positive I saw it like 3.5 years ago, and I'm going to talk about it today, where there are two versions of a solar system, right? So one is her face, and her face is around this like ring, and the ring is completely around the sun. And that's it. And the other solar system is her face in the middle, and like where the sun was previously, and then she has all of the planets circling around her. So either like she is the sun and that is all, or it's her in the middle and then it's all these little universes around her, these planets. And it's so interesting to me because the way that Mari ended up labeling it, she was like, passion versus passions. And the sun ended up becoming this like over encompassing passion where it was like, it just took over her whole life. She became the sun. Versus when it was passions, she was in the middle and her passions all circled her. So I feel like we have all been in that situation where it's like, yo, I have let my passion for this one thing completely take over my entire life. Like, for instance, even this grind, creating this deck, like chatting with you guys online, like there's times where it takes over my whole life and my whole life becomes xoandhustle, which is amazing. But if I don't go and balance that desire to give to you guys with the other desires of like, yo, like I love working out, or I love going for walks by the beach, or I like spending time with my mom, or I like going and chilling with my homies. Like if I don't go and balance those desires with my hustle, then I'm going to become engulfed by this hustle and I'm going to become this one thing. And I don't think any of us want to be this singular person. And so this is a lesson that I think is like something that we kind of weave in and out of. It's like we go through moments where we're in sprints and like, yo, what I'm hustling for, doing, it just becomes my entire world. Yo, that could even literally be like a diet that you're on and you're like, yo, I'm making my food every single day and it's all I think about and I'm on the scale and then you know what I mean? It's all I talk about. It's like so over encompassing. We go through those motions and through those waves, and when we are able to like check ourselves and pull ourselves back, then we're able to balance like all of the different elements of our lives that make our lives, right? Like we have a collective world, we have a collective lives, and that's what makes it interesting, right? So my little mindfulness tool for you guys today is I want you guys to go and write on a piece of paper, what in my life am I not taking care of that is important to me? And the reason I say it that way is because you could say like, you know, if I'm out here and I'm like hustling and doing this and waking up and going straight into the grind and then I'm going to bed right after the grind, what am I not taking care of at that point? Well, maybe I'm not taking care of my body. Maybe I'm not taking care of my mind. Maybe I'm not taking care of my spirit. And so writing down like where you feel like you are letting yourself go or down, or what parts of your life you're not feeding, is really important, because then you see it in front of you and it doesn't just feel like this conversation that's like running around in your head. It's like tactile now, right? So you got to actually fucking deal with it. And from there, I want you to write, how am I going to integrate this into my life and into my space? Because then that gives you an action item and it gives you something to do. And then you know that if you don't do it, yo, that's your fucking choice. You didn't do it. And you've consciously made the decision to not add that into your life. So that allows you to open up that thought process in your mind, right? Okay, give that a try. Tell me how it goes on IG. And today's Don't Mind My Hustle affirmation is, may I balance my desires with ease. Continue strengthening your intuition offline by pre-ordering the Mindfulness Deck at xoandhustle.com. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with all your friends so you can all bring spirituality to your hustle. Until next time, keep being the spiritual hustler you already are.